Welcome to latest wealth. My dear friends, stock market, share market. Some people are getting profits, some people are making losses, some people maintain crores of rupees, some people are losing lakhs of rupees, some people get scared about stock market, some people get excited about stock market. Some people have fear, some people have hope. Some people may be saying, hey, don't go into stock market. Some people may be saying, hey, wonderful place, come and invest. I think one of you also, you may be in same state, right? Because you are watching, it means you want to know something about stock market, right? My dear friends, I promise you, please watch this video fully, and as well as these online classes, you are going to get wonderful benefits. Today, let us go into what is meant by stock market. These are the basic classes, so that before investing into stock market, not only stock market, my friends, any investment, let it be business or real estate or gold or any online classes, before investing you should have proper knowledge. You should know about history of that investment. You should know what present situation of that investment. You should know what will be the future of that investment. Without knowing anything, if you invest blindly, there are maximum chances that you may lose the money in any investment. So I request you, please watch fully so that you can have proper full idea. Today, let us start with the basic of stock market. What is meant by stock market? Or some people say share market. What is the difference between share market and stock market? Let me tell you, my friends, there is no difference between stock market and share market. Both are same only. Or some people call it as a capital market. Some people call it as a financial market, right? Almost all the same. Let us go into stock market. I'm going to explain as if you don't know anything. Even though you may be knowing something, please bear with us. Because this class is meant for the beginners. That's why I'm going to go a little bit slowly. Yes, first, stock market or capital market. First, tell me, what is the market? Market means the place where two types of people will be meeting. One is buyer, another is seller. Buyer will be having money with him, seller will be having some product. So seller will be selling, buyer will be buying. That is market. Market means where some transactions are happening. That is called market. Yes, so market. For example, if you go to vegetable market, some people will be selling the vegetables, some people buying the vegetables. Suppose if you go to gold market, some people buying the gold, some people selling the gold. If you go to cloth market, some people buying the cloths, some people selling the cloths. Because if you want to buy the cloths, somebody should be there to sell the cloths, right? So that is the definition of market. Here, capital market means money. You are selling the money, somebody is buying the money. What? Money? Of course, it's not a money. Here you are selling some shares of the company. Somebody is there to buy the shares of the company, so that when somebody is selling, somebody is buying. That is called share market or stock market. Then you may be wondering what is meant by share or what is meant by stock. Let me explain. My friends, suppose if you want to start a business, you don't have much of money, then what you do? You got one wonderful idea. Imagine 10 lakhs is needed, but only you are having only 5 lakh rupees. Then what you do? You go and search for some partner, right? If two people are making 5 lakhs and 5 lakhs, you become partner of the company. That means both of you become shareholders of that company. That means he is having 50% share, another person is having 50% share. Suppose for 10 lakhs, you don't have 10 lakhs, all your friends, family members, 5 members together, each person start putting 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs. That means A, 2 lakhs, B, 2 lakhs, C, 2 lakhs, D, 2 lakhs, E, 2 lakhs. That means each person is having a share of 20% share of the total capital, right? That means they are having a share of 20% share of the capital. So that if the company makes profits, suppose you are a 20% shareholders, when company makes a profit, you will be getting 20% share of the profits. Same the way, if company makes losses, you will have to bear 20% losses of that company. Here only 5 people, 5 shareholders. Suppose 10 people, 10 shareholders. Suppose 100 people, 100 shareholders. Suppose 1,000 people, 1,000 shareholders. Suppose 10,000 people, so 10,000 shareholders. Suppose 100,000 people become shareholders of that company, that means 100,000 shares. Suppose 1 crore shareholders are there, so 1 crore shareholders are becoming a partners of that company. See, suppose capital is high, let us imagine 10 lakhs is the capital for a business. If only 5 shareholders means 10 divided by 5. That means each person they have to put a capital of 2 lakhs. Suppose 10 shareholders means every person they have to put the share of 1 lakh. See, more the number of people, the investment capital will become less. Suppose 1 lakh shareholders you want to take. So each person out of 10 lakh capital, each person just they will be putting only 10 rupees. Clear? Like this, shares will be formed. How? Why the shares will form? Let us deal. Yes, my friends, thus you understand stock market or share market or capital market means where the transaction is being happened between 2 people who are having more money, who are having less money. That's it. You are giving the money to somebody who is having the shares, he is going to give that shares to you. Based on the demand, the shares will start moving. Now you may be wondering why the share price is going up, why share price is coming down. To understand that one, please watch so that you can understand clearly. Let us say, example, one person, Mr. Ram, let us say Mr. Ram, he is a tailor. He is a good tailor. He is having a habit of making wonderful dresses. So what happened when he was stitching the dresses, stitching the shirts and pants, he has become popular. Imagine, he has become a popular person, tailor. And what happened, as he was doing work properly, he started recruiting some people in his tailor shop so that a lot of people start coming to him. Then what happened? After some time he has become so popular, he thought, okay, let me recruit some other people. He started recruiting, his tailor shop business is growing. Actually at the time he stopped doing that tailoring work and he started managing the people. Just see that business is growing. At the time he started expanding the business. After 3-4 years the business has expanded so fast and he has become popular, his business has become so popular. At the time what happened? Some of the schools, some of the colleges, some of the corporates may start giving the order for his company. Now what happened? He started taking the order. Then the business started expanding. Now his name, his branding has become more popular. At that particular moment, now imagine he got one big order from very, very famous clothing company like a Gucci or any Adidas or some other wheels like that. Then suppose if you are in that position, tell me, if you are getting a big order from so and so company, will you take the order or you say, no, I don't have that much big establishment, so I cannot take order? What will be your answer? Naturally you want to grow your business. If you are in that position, most of the entrepreneurs, they want to grow the business. Now one situation may arise. To get such a big order of multinational company or very big company, he need to recruit a lot of employees. He need to purchase a lot of machineries. He has to expand the factory. He may have to construct one big building or he has to hire some building. He has to go for some government permissions because now the business is growing to grow like anything. For that, what he needs, or if you are an entrepreneur, what you need? You need some capital, right? For the sake of, let me tell you, suppose he needs 100 crores of capital, but when he gone into his accounts, he don't have that much money, but he know very sure that if I invest 100 crores into that company, within 5 or 6 years, he can make 500 to 600 crores. Now what will happen? he has to raise the money, he has to raise the capital, right? At the time, generally, what will be the first option? Already some people might have invested in that company, he can go for that people. They say first option is going with already existing partners. Imagine they don't have any money because already they put into this business. Number one. Number two, what is the option? He can go to some of the banks. Like for example, in India, a lot of banks are there, like ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, State Bank of India, any bank. Or he can go to any financial institutions. Like some of the financial institutions, government as well as private institutions who give the loans for development of business. Here, one good and one bad is there. Whereas the banks will charge a lot of interest rates because he has to pay a lot of interest on that loan. Whether the business is making profits or not, he has to pay the regular payments for the bank. Like how? Suppose you purchase one car, every month you have to pay the EMI. Suppose you purchase one car for this purpose of taxi. Whether you are getting the taxi benefits or not, you have to pay the EMI. Same the way, suppose you take the loan from bank for construction of house. Whether your house is vacant or it has been rented out, you have to pay the EMI. Same the way, business people, when they take loan from the bank, they have to pay regularly. So what happens? They think certain amount they can take from bank, one more chance. Entire amount, banks may not be that much interested to give that much amount. In that case, what is the option? Then is he can go to public. There he has to register with the SEBI. Afterwards we'll deal in our other sessions. He has to say to the public that we are going to expand the company. Please come and invest in my company so that I can give some share of this company. Imagine in your particular town, one bakery is growing very, very fast, one hospital is growing very, very fast, one education institute is growing very, very fast. Any business, you will be having interest, oh, this business is growing. Suppose if I invest in that company, my share also may increase, correct na? May increase. So what will happen? They will put a paper ad or they are having some formalities, we will deal afterwards. So they will put a paper ad or something and they will give the publicity, and more the people, they will attract more people to invest in that particular company share. To make the facility, what they do is, suppose company share, they will split, as I was explaining earlier, they will split into easy purchasable component. Say for example 10 rupees. You know, 10 rupees may be basic value of the stock, but suppose heavy demand is there, then they will add some premium and they will start quoting in the market. When most of the people buy the stock, then they are becoming shareholders of that company. That means, please remember, whenever you are purchasing any company share or stock, officially you are a shareholder of that company. That means more you buy the share, your share percentage will keep on increasing. That is basically share market. You understand? So in the share market, people will be selling the shares, some people will be buying the shares. And why people sell the share? Why people buy the shares? Number one point. Next, why the particular stock price goes up, why particular stock price goes down? Because you might have seen in the newspapers and all, Sensex has crashed, Nifty is growing up, Nifty has crashed, Sensex is going up. You might be confused, what is Sensex, what is Nifty, what is Demat account? My dear friends, don't worry. In our online classes, you need to learn a lot of terminology. Of course, they are not that much tough because you may be new to the stock market. For that, it looks like a tough, but it is not tough. It is neither easy nor tough. It is just like before studying the engineering looks like a difficult. Once engineering is completed, oh, engineering is easy. Forget about engineering. See, when you are in 10th standard also, before entering 10th standard, when you are 9th standard, 10th standard looks like a difficult. Once you completed 10th standard, it has become so easy. Same the way stock market terminology. We are going to prepare some more videos from A to Z. What is all the terminology? A, B, C, D, E, F, D, like this. Each alphabet is having some terminology in stock market. We are going to create videos on terminology. Please follow that videos. Now let us see why the stock market price goes up, why the stock market price goes down, why people sell, why people buy. My dear friends, now you might have understood what is meant by share, what is meant by stock market, right? Stock market means where the transactions are being happened between different types of people. At particular time, some people are selling, some people are buying, right? Share means you become official partner of the company. Small share also it's okay. Now let us see why the share price goes up, why share price come down, why people sell, why people buy. Both are interrelated. Why is, let us see one example. Suppose superstar movie is going to release. They have created a lot of marketing, lot of hype, and people are crazy about that movie. Very first day if you go, tell me, tickets people will start selling in the black, correct na? Suppose 100 rupees ticket, some people will start selling for 200 rupees, some people for 300 rupees. Because if the fans are so crazy, then automatically black market prices will start growing, correct na? Same the way, imagine one particular real estate. One particular apartment they have constructed very close to one very big office and very famous area. That area is going to get more popularity. Some industries are coming and some metro station is coming. What will happen? There land prices will start raising. So that what will happen? There it is called seller's market. Because what happened? There is a heavy demand for land, but people are not ready to sell. So what happened? Land prices will start raising. Imagine in one particular area, some bomb explosions happen, or some pollution, some companies are releasing polluted water, the water has been polluted in that particular area, and no water supply, no rain for 10-15 years, like a Rajasthan desert. So what happened? In particular areas, real estate price will start coming down. Because there is no demand for real estate prices will start coming down. Same the way, stock prices, when there is a heavy demand from buyers, there are very less people to sell, then the stock price will start growing. Suppose sometimes it will happen like this. For example, if you see before festival, 1 or 2 days before festival in India, what will happen? Some of the flowers and fruits, they will increase the price. Because what happened? There is less supply of material from the farms, but there is a heavy demand from the customers for the flowers and fruits. Same the way, when the more demand is there, if less supply, prices will start growing. If less demand, more supply, then prices will start coming down. My dear friends, why the stock market prices go up? Why stock market prices go down? How one particular stock price goes up and why particular stock price goes down? Please watch our earlier videos. We have already supplied to you, and it's also in YouTube, just you can watch why some particular stock goes up. Now let's go to next topic. The next topic is, what is the significance and what is the importance of stock market, and what are the importance of stock exchanges in stock market? Let us go. Today we are going to discuss about features of stock exchange. You can call it as a characteristics or features of stock exchange. Let us go one by one. 1. Market for securities. Stock exchange is a market where securities of corporate bodies, government and semi-government bodies are bought and sold. Yes, my friends, because different companies will be issuing the shares. Some of the government organizations also enter into share market, and semi-government bodies like a BHEL, NHPC, they also sell the shares to the retail investors as well as the corporates. So this will work as a market for securities. 2. Deals in second-hand securities. It deals with shares, debentures, bonds, and such security already issued by the companies. In short, it deals with existing or second-hand securities, and hence it is called a secondary market. In secondary market, what will happen? Suppose one person is already having the shares of that company. Due to his economic conditions or his mental conditions or market condition, he may want to sell the stocks. And some other buyers will be there, they want to buy the stocks. That is called a secondary market. 3. Regulate trade in securities. Please remember, stock exchange does not buy or sell any securities on its own account. Just it merely provides necessary infrastructure, arrangements, facilities. The facilities may be like buildings, softwares, electricity, and other requirements for the trade in securities to members, brokers, corporates, government bodies, as well as semi-government bodies. Actually, what it does is it regulates the trade activities so as to ensure free and fair trade, so that people should not feel any difficulty and to maintain the streamline of trading. The 4th allows dealings only in listed securities. In fact, stock exchanges maintain an official list of all the securities that can be purchased and sold. Yes, my friends, every stock exchange will have all the list of the stocks which are registered with them. Securities which do not figure in official list of stock exchange are called unlisted securities. Some of the corporates, they don't want to list into stock exchange due to any reason. And some of the corporate companies, stocks will be unlisted from the stock exchange if they are not meeting certain requirements. So there are two types of companies. One is listed and unlisted companies. Such unlisted securities cannot be traded in the stock exchange. Of course, they are not coming to stock exchange. Some people directly, they can go to company people, become partners by buying the shares of the company. Just like you enter into partnership for small business, same the way. Next, 5th, transactions affected only through members. All the transactions in securities at the stock exchange are affected only through authorized brokers, members, and registered users. Outsiders or direct investors are not at all allowed to enter into trading circles. Yes, my friends, outsiders are not at all allowed to enter the trading circles of the stock exchange. Investors have to buy or sell the securities at the stock exchange through the authorized brokers only. There are n number of authorized broker houses. We are going to prepare one more video. Watch that video so that you will come to know who are the authorized brokers in India. 6th, association of persons. A stock exchange is an association of persons or body of individuals which may be registered or unregistered. Most of the members are nominated or recognized by following certain rules and regulations, terms and conditions. 7th, recognition from central government. Please remember, stock exchange is organized market. It requires recognition from central government. It has to follow certain terms and conditions laid by the central government, and they have to, sometimes the terms and conditions and rules and regulations may be keep on changing according to situation. So they must need recognition from the central government. 8, working as per rules. Buying and selling transactions in securities at the stock exchange are governed by the rules and regulations of stock exchanges. One more thing, as well as SEBI guidelines also. SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India. About SEBI, we are going to create one more video. Please watch video. SEBI is also very, very important organization. Here, stock exchanges, they have to work. No deviation from rules and guidelines as allowed in any case. So, for each particular case, SEBI may be giving different rules and regulations, or as a whole also SEBI may be giving some rules. So, stock exchanges see that they are working as per rules. 9, specific location. Stock exchange is a particular marketplace where authorized brokers come together daily. Of course, on working days, not daily. They also may be enjoying the holidays, because you also need holidays, na? Without holidays, how can people can work? So stock exchange is the place where authorized brokers come together daily on the floor of market called trading circles and conduct trading activities. The prices of different securities traded are shown on electronic boards. After the working hours of the market is closed, all the working of stock exchange is conducted and controlled through computers and electronic system. Everything is digitalized now. Long time back, the work on paperwork. Nowadays, everything is in a digital format. Of course, very less transactions. Of course, they are not the transactions we can say. Some paperwork will be there, but most of the work is in electronic form. 10. Stock exchange work as a financial barometers. Yes, my friends, stock exchanges are nothing but a financial barometers, and it indicates the development of the country, and they can be treated as X-ray for the country economy. By seeing the stock market indices, one can analyze how the country is developing, whether the country is developing or it is not developing, because industrial growth is directly connected with economic growth. If companies are growing, economy grows. Economy grows means people's standard of living will start growing, and unemployment will also start coming down. Industrial growth and stability is reflected in the index of the stock exchanges, like indexes like a Sensex, Nifty, etc. About the indices, we are going to do one more video. Please watch it fully. My dear friends, now you have some idea about stock market. What are the significance of stock market? Now you might have got some idea. With this, we are closing this episode. Hope you got some benefit out of this one. Please keep watching. Watch all the videos and watch all the episodes. You will have a tremendous and excellent knowledge which will make you to become a better investor, so that you can mint a lot of money in the stock market. And wish you good luck. Thank you very much for watching. Till we meet again, enjoy every bit of life. Have a nice day and bye bye. Kailash is logging off. Thank you very much.